What is going on, guys? Purge here, back at you again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Isaiah Thomas signing with the Denver Nuggets for $2.4 million. I personally just think that's crazy that he was able to sign on a veteran's minimum contract, especially whenever this guy was just recently an MVP candidate. I do think that one of the reasons why people don't want to sign him is he can be a cancer to a team. And by that I think that he might have too big of an ego. But I can understand where he gets it from because he's a pretty good player offensively. Defensively, he doesn't really show it, but I can see him being in a good defensive lineup, at least in Denver, which they just recently got rid of Kenneth Faried, which I am 50-50 on making a video about. I don't really know if it's worth it. I mean, Kenneth Faried's not really that big of a player anymore. But yeah, Isaiah Thomas, I think that it would have been best if he went to a team like where, yes, he had a bigger role. Maybe might just come off the bench, maybe even start. But I think that Nikola Jokic, if he can just get defense, I think that would be perfect fit for Isaiah Thomas. So I don't know if he's going to be here after that season. I think Isaiah Thomas is a player who is going to look for a big contract next offseason, and depending on how he does. So maybe what we could see is a lineup where Michael Porter Jr., I do not know if he's going to play next season. They might redshirt him where he can be like Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons, which they ended up working out. And then you could possibly play a guy like, I don't know, Jamal Murray at small forward. Maybe that would be a bit much. Gary Harris. Jamal Murray is usually the point guard of the team, or Gary Harris, and they are the two people who play the guard positions. But I think Isaiah Thomas might just start, and they can move one of their guards to small forward. Maybe even have Will Barton play small forward. It's an interesting thing for the team. So I thought that their guard positions were pretty good, but I don't know much about their bench. I don't really think that their bench is the best. I don't think it's the worst either. I think that if you add Isaiah Thomas, he can be really good. But I do personally think that Isaiah Thomas would want to go to I think it would be a better fit than going to Boston at least, which was kind of rumored over the past few days. He did make a comment on somebody's Instagram post telling Boston to give him another year. I don't really think that would have been smart. I think Denver would be smart. I think he'll get a lot more playing time. Even if he's being on the bench, I still think that he's going to get enough playing time where he can at least prove himself to get that contract. And who knows how injuries work next season. Maybe he might get a full-time starting role for that team. And I think that the Nuggets can easily make the playoffs if they just have a decent season. Michael Porter Jr., if he plays, he could probably have an amazing season. But yeah, it's a really good team. I do believe I can say that Isaiah Thomas, after seeing what he did this past season with the Cavaliers and Lakers, he did better with the Lakers than he did with the Cavaliers, but no matter what, he was still disappointing. He did say he was going to average 30 points per game, and he fell short halfway there, you know. But yeah, this has been Purge. I'll see you guys later. Keeping you updated on NBA free agency. Peace.